It's absurdity in RPG font. Tycho Brahe's behind creased cardboard, but you don't pull up chairs for humor, do you? You shouldn't miss this guy Cuthris. He shakes a stone as Light Eldritch, compelling you, the viewers, to hit the merch store. 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 Walnut's Grove is gone, which sucks for a druid. Plus mail is strong, but nuts wise into it. Sigils on the cave wall stabbed like daggers. She took wolf form and she howled aloud. She bit at Cuthris and she snapped her snout. And by her instincts led you to the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Rosie, she's shopped there before. All her grandkids get gifts from this store. Little halflings with their kingpins playing footloose. I've seen them picnic beneath the stars, wearing their bright dark magic scarves. It's a one-stop shop for birthdays at the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store.
Denard's a paladin, dragonborn, who treats everybody else with scorn. But you know that they all deserve it, don't you? He gains entitlement from bits, or so Jerry claims, so I guess it fits. And they both expect you all to hit the merch store.
Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Maybe there are gods beyond whose tendrils shift their waking pawns, but Jerry kinda seems like he has got this. Except the times when the phones light up and ideas arise and outright erupt, and Jerry's gone, volcanic cursed Rothfuss. What now, Rothfuss? Come on, Rothfuss. Ignore Rothfuss. Gosh darn Rothfuss. Dang it, Rothfuss. My game, Rothfuss. Go home, Rothfuss.
Shut up,
Rothfuss. Flippin' Rothfuss. Let's not do this. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking. And they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old. Where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost. All the wisps and wasps and the mezzoloss the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, all our blades will sing like choirs as our arrows strike like drum beats and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Undermountain. Deep into Undermountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Undermountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Undermountain. Summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. We got a ton of ore earlier before Doran, Jevons, Hermit's helping Hermit's dig, so we are getting some of that kind of put together here. Boy, I really have to get some actual proper mending pickaxes. Not yet, though. We can still put a few more just normal pickaxes together and, you know, magically turn those into, what do you call them, repaired picks. So, like, if we just get 3 of these and a couple sticks, like, I think it's 2 sticks to make a stick. Oh, maybe we need more than that. Boom. Look at that. Boom. We've made several sticks now. We can come down here, repair that, and just slap that in the anvil there. 5 levels. Boom. Repaired fortune pick. Don't need no mending here. Welcome, Nolan. Glad you could catch the theme song, too. Do-do-do-do. We've got plenty of coal ore. I was experimenting with a double stack, or sorry, like a double column during the opening theme here. And I think that I'm going to instead do a single column here as we warm up the stream. Welcome, everybody. I hope you are having a good day today. I have had just an absolutely jam-packed day. I was able to sneak in a half-hour nap after dinner, though, so I am feeling nice and well-rested now. But yeah, it has been a busy, busy day. I have some stuff I'm excited to record and edit tomorrow. I can't do any of the April Fool's Day stuff on stream, though. So the streams might be a little bit light this week, because I'm going to have to get a lot of time on the server gathering materials and working on preparing for the prank, but I don't want to give anything away on stream. And in fact, because the server is going to be so full of pranks this week, leading up to April Fool's Day on Friday, Thursday night I am not going to stream from HermitCraft at all. I'm actually going to stream a Mario Kart practice session with my friends Mr. Hardluck, Sammy Higgins, and NJ Coffee Junkie. So that should be fun. We will have a good time playing that without accidentally spoiling anybody's incredible pranks, right? You know, that's just more fun for everyone. So we will... In the other nights, though, I'm going to try and do some HermitCraft stuff, because I don't think until Thursday night it should be too intense. Well, Tuesday's always my night off, but yeah. So this week is going to be kind of weird from a streaming standpoint, since we have kind of a server-wide event where spoilers are going to be a little bit more sensitive and ubiquitous than usual. Wednesday, I might do some... Yeah, Mahi0 suggested doing some branch mining on Wednesday. That would be a good one. We'd be unlikely to run into a prank if we were out there branch mining. And that's an excellent point. Okay. We are getting a lot of coal from this. This HHH, you know, it's like Avenue Q. When you help hermits, you can't help helping yourself. Jevin said we got to keep any ores we found, although he needed the smooth stone for a big old build of his. Yeah, I tried the double pillar earlier, and I don't like it as much because more of the ore spills off the side. I know I usually get down there in time to pick it up, but it's just not as fun. Or it just feels more relaxing doing the single pillar method. Okay. So that's plenty more coal. Almost 6 stacks. Welcome, Notorious LSP. So we can feed that into our furnace. We've got our double super smelter here running full steam ahead. Just filling up with all of the fuel and all of the copper. We might have to start making some copper blocks soon to age, but we can worry about that later. Yeah, I got about a half-hour nap. I'm feeling pretty well rested. What was that noise? Oh, that was the ice in my drink shifting. Okay. I was like, it sounded like somebody hit like a single piano key. And I'm like, did that get picked up by the mic? I don't know if y'all heard that, but it sounded like somebody just lightly hit a single piano key. My theme this season is pinball. The stream is not set up yet. We're still just collecting some of our spoils from earlier. With a beacon, haste, and efficiency 5, the double pillar would feel better. That's probably true. People are saying the ice noise did not get picked up by the mic. Okay. But yeah, it sounded like somebody just plinking one of the higher piano keys. Just lightly, and quickly tapping it. From like, out of, yeah. That's fine. It was, so in theory, this microphone is directional, and so stuff on the other side of the mic, like where my drink is, shouldn't get picked up as aggressively. So, that's good. The microphone's doing its job. Yay, microphone. Is my hair dyed green? Nope. How does one join HermitCraft? Oh, basically, there's a thing in here where you hit add server, and then you put, like, the IP in and the name of it, and then you can double-click it. Ta-da! You have to download a what do you call it, pack every time, so that you can see Scar's ears, but it works. Okay. So, let's go ahead and feed half of this into here, half of this into here. So now we have basically not necessarily unlimited fuel, but we have plenty of fuel, which is good because we have a bunch of ore that we need to cook here. In the meantime, I kind of wanted to talk about the landscaping situation. I did some more landscaping cleanup on stream earlier. Oh, well, let's put these fireworks away. These fireworks are for HHH stuff, not for me just tooling around. Okay. Baked potatoes. Nom nom nom. Okay. Do you think we have enough spider eyes for when Etho gets here? Hopefully. What's it like to become a popular YouTuber? I don't know. Okay. Is that today's Wordle? Yeah, I have to update the sign, but that should be today's Wordle. Okay. So, things we need to do. We need to move this dead tree here. Well, oh man, I've got some other random stuff that doesn't go in there. This is supposed to be my dead tree stuff for Scar pile or terraforming stuff. Okay. So what I was going to say is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bury the chest or barrel with the future home of a dead tree by Good Times with Scar. I'm going to bury the barrel or whatever with that stuff in it underneath there. Oh, good for you, Borealis Laura, getting the Wordle in too. Nice. Okay, so... Do I want to have this be a chest or a barrel? Well, core concept. Let's get the coral out first. Let's put all the coral, the dripstone, any of the stuff that would be the best dead tree making stuff needs to go in there. Highest priority. Brown mushrooms, dead bushes, acacia wood. Cha-cha. How is it already nighttime again? Okay. So we're gonna feed that there. Tough. The chest is more coffiny. Fair enough. Bum 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 bum. So I'm seeing some people saying that today's Wordle was close to their starting word. I don't have one starting word. Usually I pick something based on something going on around me or something that I heard recently, like if I'm listening to a podcast or something. And like if it's a pinball podcast, they might say a word like flips, and I'll be like, flips? That's a 5-letter word with no repeating letters. I'll try that as my starting word today. Because, you know, I feel like if I always have, like, I know there's certain starting words that are, like, very popular because they have a lot of the Wheel of Fortune, RST, LNE things that would make R.L. Stein a very bad Wheel of Fortune answer. But, let's go ahead and put that in there. So the tough as well. Well, the tough you don't necessarily want for trees. But I like having a random thing. Nick Gibson says, I'm convinced I'm the only person who failed today's Wordle. Well, Sammy said today was the first time that she didn't get the Wordle either. So y'all are... I'm trying to think of a word that sounds like soulmates, but isn't necessarily failmates, because that sounds too negative. I'll let y'all workshop that. You can determine your own labels for yourselves. Tilly says today's word was very frustrating. Because that their streak is gone today too. So Bunyan also lost their streak today. Yep. So Triforce says I failed as well. Good company. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, Joe Gote. Wizard of Docs says that they didn't get it either. See? People are saying they're in the same boat. In good company is also seconded by a Notorious LSP. Devin Cruddy says I always use the same first word. No, don't ask what today's word is, because some people are still playing it. Some people are still playing it. Yeah. TDD. Yeah, some people haven't actually done today's yet, so. Blunder Buddies. That's a good one, Marcus Lake. Nick Gibson says, good company indeed. There you go. See? Put a positive spin on it. Grace Winder says, I cheated. I saw y'all post your shapes, and I changed my strategy for today. Well, there you go. This looks like it could be some sort of, like, fancy logo, almost, for Upside Down High Industries or something. Okay. It's Tatooine with the two suns. Yeah. Thank you, Borealis Laura. IH Industries. Hey, I Industries. A Vincho Ken company. Looks like Simlish. Yeah. Speaking of Star Wars, welcome Grumpy Wampa. Okay. So, I guess this is just the chest that we're putting a bunch of stuff in, like extra birch leaves, because I don't know what to do with those right now. Vindustries. Yeah, there we go. Very vindustrious. Okay, so we got more copper to cook, as well as some iron. This is going to be a while, but one of the nice things about working in an area where other people have the chunks loaded is, you know, that's not a active problem. So, 27 blocks of copper. Nice. Call me. Dun, dun, dun. Boom, dun, 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 dun. Call me. Okay, so I mean, I could start putting these around here. Do you guys want to watch some copper? Would that be helpful? If I put like a copper right here. Is that good? Cool. You guys keep an eye on that. Okay. Have I seen Corellis' DJ Panda yet? Not yet, no. Have I seen Tango's David? Did Tango build like an actual sculpture of David? Like the famous one? Doc even has an actual chunk loader next door. This could be the logo for the Doc M starter base. Are those my pets? No. They just keep... They're just borrowing my boats without asking, but I'm trying to be chill about it. Okay. Oh, I still have more coal ore that I haven't processed. Ay. He named his copper aging place David Copperfield. Nice. Okay. It's a Copperfield. Gotcha. Okay. Server restarts in 12 minutes. That's fine. So, the big things I wanted to do is I wanted to get rid of this chest here. This chest in particular. I wanted to move the most valuable stuff over to here so that Scar can have some dead tree making materials at his convenience when he does come by. But I'm not sure when that's going to be. Maybe I should add some lichen or spider webs or both. Why not both? Probably because I'm out of lichen. That's actually why. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So, let's see. We've got plenty of stuff here. I want to kind of move some of this coral back to the other chest, the scar chest. Oh, I also need to get bone meal, though, so I can properly get more lichen. Wait, hold on. Let's maybe take that. No. Where did I put all the bone meal? I had a bunch of bone meal. There's some bones. Okay. Okay, I guess this is the bone meal that was left. I think the skeleton farm keeps giving me a bunch of terrible bows. And I haven't figured out what to do with them all. Should probably just combine them to get better durability. That would make sense. Okay. Use the bows as fuel. Ah, I didn't know that. That's a good suggestion, though. Okay, so if I wanted to just harvest some extra lichen, it feels like the way to do that is... Oh, we need shears. Okay. Server restarting in 3 minutes. Okay. So we're going to put those in there, as well as this coral. Sea pickles. Okay. I feel like that's a reasonable supply chest to provide somebody who might someday build a tree. Now, the biggest gap, I think, in this entire build from a visual perspective, besides this tree, when I'm like, what else is missing? I think what's missing is a tree back here that fills the sky above and behind this tree. I think we need a tree up on this hill right here. I think that would fill in this portion of the sky. And I don't want to start on that for replay mod purposes until after the server restarts. It'd be easier to kind of do that in one go. Okay. Lay your head down and dream. Hey, welcome, Superstone. Glad you could make it. Superstone, of course, was featured in our latest, actually first ever newsletter. Some people were saying, Joe, you're doing so much stuff all the time, it's impossible to keep up with it. So, here's the newsletter for March 28th. Featuring Superstone, who's there in the YouTube chat. Okay. Am I going for an abandoned look for my house? No. Is that the... Oh, man, maybe I screwed this up. Does this look abandoned? We might have to start over. Somebody says that this looks kind of like an abandoned house. Oh boy. I'm not sure exactly where I took a wrong turn on this. Rotation says it looks decrepit. And there's the server restart. Is there a mailing list for the newsletter? No. It's just going on the website for right now until we... I guess it's not a newsletter if we're not mailing it, is it? Okay, let's see if the backup's complete. It's supposed to only take a few seconds, so... A newsletter has an RSS feed. Well, it's a website with an RSS feed, so does that count? It's more of a bulletin. Okay. Yeah, nothing's stopping you from printing it out and mailing it to other members of the community. Y'all can mail these to yourselves if you want. See, it's not abandoned. There's clearly 3 sheep living in there. I could make a zine. Yeah. Kaname says, this is such a fun newsletter. Is it actually? I couldn't tell. Honestly, like, I was doing it because people, like, Fally suggested it, and I thought it was a good idea, but I was like, I don't know if this is I'll try it, and I'll see how it goes. So, are they the Ghostbusters? Thank you, NJ. Add more sheep, says Vincent. Yeah, this house isn't abandoned. A ton of spiders live here. Okay. So I think what we actually want to do next is to try and plant a big, tall tree up on that hill. And we want to add lichen and spider webs. And I think... So we need one more dark oak sapling is the problem. So let's go chop down some dark oak trees. Cool, Amy MC. Glad you could join us this evening. Kaname says, I love the tone and feel of it. Very nice to read. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to do... I tried to... This is going to sound weird, but, like, sometimes when you're making something for the first time, you want the first one to be extra good, right? But that was not the case here. What I was trying to do, my goal for creating this was to figure out what can I create in about an hour as a newsletter. Because I could maybe find an hour a week of time that I couldn't otherwise be recording or something that I could make a newsletter like that. And so my goal was to run this as an experiment of, is what I could do in an hour enough? Now, I did have Tommy's help. That Tommy boy was on the call with me over the course of that hour, like looking things up for me and stuff like that as I worked on it. Really, Toxic says, I wish all the dates were in a block at the top. That would make things a bit easier to read. Yeah, the order that the sections go in is something that's definitely up for review. I kind of put the minutes from the petitions last because I felt like they were the densest. And, like, if you're still reading at this point, you really care. Mahi Zero says, I really appreciated the notes on the petitions because I couldn't attend. Okay, I'm glad, yeah. Jill Jackson says, I like the obituaries from the hardcore server. Yeah, that was just something that occurred to me. I saw somebody, I think it was Michael Socks. Yeah, Michael Socks posting a funny description of how they died. And I was like, oh, that would be fun if we included that, because we're going to have or we do have a hardcore server that resets once a month. So everybody gets one life a month on the hardcore server. And I was like, oh, it'd be a fun way to encourage people to go on there by showing them that it's okay to die. Like, it's part of the game. You know, because I felt like some people were like, I don't know if I want to do hardcore. That's too much pressure. It's like, well, part of it is that there's less pressure in some way because you play it and then you're done for the month if you lose, you know, if you die. Kaname says the obituaries are the part I enjoyed most. Well, thank you. And thank you again to Michael Socks for inspiring that. But yeah, so the hardcore server is what I'm calling the Everstorm server. It's a hardcore server that has a permanent thunderstorm. So, yeah. Welcome, Lord Cryptid. It is going well. We are just working on adding another tree back here. Kind of up on a hill. I feel like if we put it here-ish, that would be good in terms of the framing we're going for. Let's try this with a scaffold, though, first, and see if that's actually true. That's about as tall as it would be. Okay. Nope, that is absolutely in the wrong place. Well, no, it's not. Okay, so it needs to be taller than that, but I was kind of thinking I wanted something to fill the sky in this crack here. But that's more directly over this, now that I'm looking at it, which could be right here. Maybe we have one tree here. Yeah, we've got enough. Oh, we don't have enough at all. I was going to say we have enough for one tree here and one tree there maybe, but maybe we don't. Okay. Well, let's do the one tree here first. We might have to go get more bone meal. Or not. Hey, that works. So let's see how that tree looks. The next expansion is in $13. We are $13 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Thank you for asking. Welcome, Zadakim. Glad you could join us. Yeah, we should probably check if we're almost ready to start the stream, too. Let's go through our pre-stream checklist.
The usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before, lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe and poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere. And then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there we go. We can get ready to remove that setting up now sign. We got some time to kill while we wait for the sun to dip below the horizon anyway. There we are. lay your head down and dream as well while we're at it. Oh boy. Whew. Lay your head down and dream. Acting. Or am I just tired? Who knows? Okay. So, here we go. We've got this going on here. I want to replace various blocks in here with coral, basalt, and, like, I experimented a little bit with mixing it up on that one there to kind of give it some depth. I kind of think that that's a cool way to do it. Kind of having it come up a little bit like that, maybe. Okay, so then we can kind of swing up here a little bit. And plop that in like so. Brain coral block, maybe. Have some horn coral come up here. Between those. Like having the different textures kind of makes it feel like the tree has some different stuff going on to it, you know, I think. Oops. Somebody says the fences. Not sure exactly what you mean. Okay, so now we've got that kind of sorted out like that a little bit, which seems like it's not going to work until you roll in with a little bit of this and you start expanding it across there, and that kind of pulls the whole texture together. Oh, somebody suggested, what if Zombie Cleo Medusa petrified the trees? That's an interesting lore kind of thing. Yeah, maybe Cleo did this. That's funny. I like that. You can tell it's funny because I said that's funny instead of laughing. No, I actually do like it. But I'm too busy thinking about how much I like it to just go full emotion. Welcome, Dakan. Glad you could join us. We are just working on some landscaping here on the HermitCraft server. Welcome, Mary Jane Chester. Glad you could join us as well. And Shadow Angel. I thought Medusa Cleo was her skin this season. Isn't that what her skin is already? Isn't her skin already Medusa Cleo? People are like, that would be so rad. I'm thinking that's what she's already doing. Okay. Yeah, so that was Carrier Slug's suggestion. Good suggestion, Carrier Slug. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think we actually want to pull this back a little bit and then go up. Yeah, like that. bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Wah bum ba da 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 da. Dun dun. Okay, so we might need to go kill some more skeletons. That's okay. Now we have enough done, though. We can kind of get a sense of how this looks from back here. Is that... Oh, yeah, that really does add a lot of depth, having one more tree back there. You wouldn't think it would matter that much, but just having the silhouette of the building against the sky broken up by that additional tree matters in a very cool way. Although I'm realizing that it's actually going to be important to have another similar tree maybe aligned over here for comparable reasons. Okay, so core concept though, let's go get some skeleton bones as opposed to other things. Welcome, Maria Bain. Glad you are enjoying the hermits. Hey, Ilya. Tippin 20, thank you so much. That is going to be one full face camera expansion milestone worth of tips, putting us 13 away from the next one. So please direct your attention down here in the lower left so I could say, expand Joe. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, every time we hit a tipping milestone, the camera gets a little bit bigger. Hey, we just got another one. Like I said, we were 13 away from the next expansion, but Erica just tipped 13 via PayPal, who says 13 isn't unlucky if it causes a Joe Hills expansion. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Dee. Alrighty. That now puts us evenly 20 away from the next expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Let me go ahead, get those links in there. You know what flowers we need for the build is wither roses. Next time we see Impulse or Tango, remind me we're going to ask for wither roses. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and dump the coral and the excess lichen in there. We're going to empty... Well, we need to empty some inventory slots so that we can make room for the... Oh no, did the sheep escape? Uh-oh, I left the gate open. One... Okay, so 2 of the sheep escaped also. I don't hear them. They could have gotten anywhere. I didn't name tag them. Now it's an abandoned house. Thank you, Kimberly Wright. The Yazzies of those sheep are long gone. They're on the lam, says Sammy Higgins. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're not in the basement because this gate's still closed. They're not over here playing Wordle. That's fine. Grumble. We'll endure. Okay, let's just free up some inventory space so that we can have room. Nope, that's the same one. I want to be like they can't have gone far, but people have a bunch of sheep already on the server, so like we don't really need those. It's fine. Okay, so it's fine. We're gonna be okay. Gonna make peace with it. Rest and despawn. Hold some wheat and they might come back. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm not here. Oh, there's one. Haha. Carla, you can lay off the emojis. You are emojiing a lot. Yeah, they were B-dubs as sheep, which is one of the reasons I feel guilty if I lose them. Come on. Dang it, of course the other one is now waiting by the gate. Dang it. Come on. Need some sort of sheep airlock or something here. Okay, we got one of them back. They'll never escape from our hearts. Yeah, because that's not creepy or sheepy. Hey, a new tip just rolled in via PayPal. Let's see who that's from. We just got 17 from Carrier Slug, who says, good streams, Big Joes. Well, thank you very much, Carrier Slug. That is going to put us 3 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. If I breed the white one and the black one, then I'll get a gray one in 20 minutes anyway. That's probably true. That's probably true. We need to go and get some bones, though. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Look at this. Look at how productive we are. Whoops. And somehow we're going to end up with an extra sheep anyway. Okay. The new gray one would be like a replacement goldfish. Yeah, we don't necessarily want that. Vincent Romer, don't worry about not being able to tip. This show is provided gratis, free, for anyone to enjoy who would like to. The folks who are supporting the show are at a place in their life where they can afford to support the arts. I'm glad they do, but they do it so that you can enjoy this without any feeling of guilt or obligation. So don't let that go to waste. Just enjoy the show thanks to the other folks. When you are at a point in your life where you can afford to support the arts, I hope you do, even if it's not mine. It's a good way, something to look forward to for you. Not something you need to worry about today. Dye the baby chroma green. Sheep green, sheep green, sheep green, sheep green. The chroma green sheep that belongs to Joe. Okay. So we're going to let these skeletons spawn for a minute. I think I need to take a hydration break and refill my drink. While I do, I've got a thing where I've got a list of Patreon patrons and songs they like, and I thank the folks who tip it above the who support it above the $20 level on Patreon. Like, for example, Wittershins likes the song "Good Place Road," and Sammy enjoys Lines. So while I go ahead and get those drinks, I'll go ahead and queue up Lines and Good Place Road. Thank you so much, Sammy and Wittershins, for supporting me and for letting me take a quick break while these skeletons fall from above. Where's that hydration break sign? There it is. Hydration break, BRB. And here's a song I wrote, performed by my beloved sibling, Sean Hills, a recent Nashville liver-inner? What do you call somebody who moves back to a city? Resident. Double resident? Resident again? I don't know. Here's a song.
Just to save your soul, we're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. I've got the treatises by Kant, anything I want. Janet brought the chalk, are you listening or not? Writing on the board, your morals are quite poor. We deserve the good place, you just gotta pass this course now. My tummy feels kind of crummy. Probably steady. Tummy feels kind up my treatise, drinking almond sweets. Think I love my soulmate, she loves margaritas. My life is a quandary, we should do her laundry. We got some camaraderie, unlike Jason and Tahani. Tummy feels kind of crummy, you should probably study. Tummy feels kind of crummy, you should probably study. Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
I like shrimp, like motherfucking shirt balls. Spend my whole life living like a bad janitor. What Judy's got a habit, teleology and cook a god. Writing down Plato in my nightmarish clown hut. I can't guess that I'm truly bad. He can kiss my ass, I'm a full trash bag. Hope I can ace this course and save my soul. I'm gonna try to get ethical.
Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. Bulus.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing Wranglers, violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. Power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, draw a line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Alrighty, yeah. So the reason I can kill so many skeletons is the looting 3-sword and the smite 4-sword. But thank you again to Patreon sponsors Wittershins and Sammy for supporting that hydration break with Lions and Good Place Road. Yeah, if somebody's like, Joe, are you my dad? If I am, then you're too young to be on Twitch and you're gonna get banned. So I don't know if that's a question you want to ask. Okay. Because, like, if you are my daughter and you have somehow snuck a tablet or something into your room and created a Twitch account, you're going to have a bad night. It is bedtime on a school night. Not cool. So, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and ban that person. In case it is my daughter, I'll hear her yell at me from the other room. So, okay. We have now got enough bones to hopefully deal with... Well, that's actually not as many as I would have liked. Are they going in the chest still? Yeah, they are. Okay. So, we did just get a tip over the break as well from Ahime. So thank you very much, Ahime, for rolling in, and Tippin50, who writes, "It's my birthday and I want to spread the joy. Let me expand Joe as my birthday present." So here we go. The first 18, well, that is going to get you a face camera expansion. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head so far with each $20 milestone we hit. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the joust. Bum 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 ba-dum da-dum da-dum dum dum. Ba-dum ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Ba-dum ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Ahime. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchas más. So there we go. Happy birthday, Ahime. That gets us to 90% opacity. But wait, there's more. 38, 48, 50. Boom. So you get one more face camera expansion. So here we go. And many more. Alrighty. So we're going to lower that opacity now to 80%. Thank you, Ahime. That's going to put us $8 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And hey, it looks like another tip just rolled in from Aaron, who tips 5, who says supporting the arts. Thank you so much. That puts us 3 away from the next face camera expansion. Appreciate everybody who supports the arts, whether it's me or somebody who makes something completely different. Because when I'm not working, I love seeing other people making cool art. So thank you for choosing to support the arts. Hey, Universal Kosher. Glad that you are ready to de-stress after turning in your test. Hope you're having a pleasant evening. We were just singing happy birthday to Ahime. So once again, Feliz cumpleaños, Ahime. So, let's see. This is the longest water pillar ever. Okay, and it's nighttime, so let's try not to get creepered. I think my sounds are turned off for mobs because of the skeleton farm. And so, if there are mobs in here, hostile creatures. If you're a mob, you have to tell me. It's the law. Okay. So there we go. Let's go ahead and rest. I still have the song credits on stream. Oh, whoops. I did not write Feliz Cumpleaños, and that was not performed and arranged by Sean Hills. So, yeah. Other than that. Okay. Yazzie Wolf, good luck with your assignment. Okay. Let's see. It's funny because the headphones are really visible at this angle. Okay. I'm having fun. I hope y'all are having fun too. This is one of my favorite parts of the day. I don't know if y'all know, I have had so much work to do all day today. I've been getting a lot done and I'm feeling good about it. But like, it is so relaxing to just chill and hang out and build with y'all at the end of the day. Do a little bit of terraforming. Let's see, what were we on? We were on bone mealing the lichen, but we also need to add a second tree, I realized, to break up the silhouette of the building against the sky over here. So in order to figure out how to do that, I think we probably want to get another one of these, but maybe an azalea. Maybe let's try another azalea tree, because we haven't done an azalea for a little while. Okay. Gotta get me some chroma green headphones. That would be a ludicrous idea. Who needs chroma green headphones? Oh boy. Okay. Visit Iskel's shop in the sky. I do have wings. Wait, what's Iskel's shop in the sky? Hold on. I missed this. And one of the fun things about spending the whole day actually really doing a good job of concentrating and working out the task at hand is that now that I feel like I'm in my, hanging out, goofing off time of day, I can be a little bit less focused. Is this the shop in the sky? Is this it? Is this it? I saw this earlier and I didn't know what it was. When I was helping with HHH, I was in a hurry. Super wings. Hello. If you do not already own a pair of wings, feel free to push the button once. It gives you a chance at getting a free pair of wings. Note, you only have one chance. Well, I already have a pair of wings, so I don't want to steal somebody else's. How much are these? What's the price on these? One pair for 25 diamonds. Okay. I haven't seen Ahime in chat since the hydration break. I hope that she caught the singing. Okay. That sure is an Iskel impression. Thank you. Is time synced on all servers? Absolutely not, because when people sleep, it changes the time. But yeah, these trees really came out looking cool. Okay. So, oh boy, I still have so many bows and arrows. Did somebody say you can use bows and arrows for fuel? Should I just feed those into my fuel hoppers? You can use bows to make dispensers. Looks like I created my own biome from the sky. Yep, that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay. And like I said, we're probably going to come back and remove just a tiny bit here and there in the actual recording. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to come in during the recording and just like snip off tiny bits of this just to give it a little bit more, like a few pops of color here and there. Because yeah, this episode has taken way longer to record because I was trying to coordinate with Scar and it didn't work out, and so then I was like, well, I'm gonna do more of the terraforming myself. But then I had like 800 other things happening this weekend. So, yeah. Don't worry, the next episode is coming soon, TM. But, you know. Okay, so I feel like this one kind of needs to go here. Oh, that works well. And then... Ad Peter says, things I never noticed while playing the game. That the lichen makes a little song when you bone meal it. Really? I actually hadn't noticed that myself. Hold on. We're just gonna come over here real quick. Okay, those are the most hideous headphones I have ever seen, Mahi0. And I am not going to pay money for those. Especially when I have, like, a perfectly good can of chroma green paint. I appreciate your enthusiasm going to find those, but yeah. Okay. So, let's see if the bone meal does make a little song. Yeah, kind of does a shh 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 shh. It's like a little rain stick. You're right, it is like a little song. That is cute. Okay, so we need to get the Mahis, did you Google terrible green headphones? Yeah. No one has to know how invisible they, or how bad they truly are, because they're invisible. Jill Jackson says green cans will destroy green headphones he desires. Green cans he will destroy, green headphones he desires. Okay, well thank you Jill Jackson for the 5 there. That is going to put us $2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Do. Oh no. Uh-oh. I just got an error over here. I just got a message from Sammy saying that apparently I made a mistake. And Sammy is was no longer supporting at the level for the hydration break sponsorship. And then re-upgraded to that tier. Sorry, Sammy, I was not trying to guilt you. That list was just apparently out of date. That's on me. I'm sorry. If you don't want to give me $20 a month, you don't have to. That was... Oh, boy. Yeah, that's what... No, I've been meaning to audit that list. But it's one of those things where it's like, I'd rather accidentally thank people than miss somebody. So I kind of err on the side of just assuming people haven't lowered their tier. I didn't realize that could be like emotional blackmail to increase it again. I'm so sorry. Okay. So that's fun. Oh boy. Sorry, Sammy. Okay. Yeah. But yes, so thank you for re-increasing your Patreon tier to the hydration break supporter level. Okay. That's been in my queue for like 4 months to like go through and just double check that list. But it's so low priority compared to like stuff like making videos. You know, I'm like, that's the sort of thing I'll get to when I'm not 4 days behind on getting episode 4 out. Or trying to pull off an April Fool's prank immediately. So thank you for your patience there, Sammy. Okay. NJ says, Joe, let's do that after the first. Yeah, not before. Definitely not before. So that's the sort of thing that, like, I also had queued up, like, behind doing my taxes. Because I was like, I need to get my taxes done before, because like that's the sort of thing I would get distracted about while trying to do my taxes. I'd be like, oh, well, let me look at these other things that are they feel like doing taxes, but they're not as important. Well, the thing about that is hiring somebody to deal with Patreon info is kind of touchy because that's like something like I need to protect the privacy of the people who support me to some degree. And so that's like definitely a more advanced role in some ways than some of the other stuff. But Ilya, thank you very much for the 20. We will go ahead and get that on the abacus as soon as I get... Wait, Drubaka, are those headphones? Those are the ugliest headphones I've ever seen. They're chroma green cat ear headphones. Or no, they're cat ear headphone extenders. They go on the green headphones. Flannelpunk says I had to mose over to the Discord chat from Twitch just to see these pictures. Yeah, apparently. So anyway, Ilya, now that we've gotten to lay our head down and dream, let's go ahead and get that 20 on the abacus, and it's time to expand Joe to the most obnoxious face camera size, the Tony Stark helmet cam. We are now 60% Joe opacity. Everyone who has tipped up to this point in the stream has been making the camera more obnoxious. It can't really cover more of the screen at this point, but the Joe opacity will continue to be reduced. So anybody who tips beyond this point is only helping to make things more legible once again in game. Okay. So I'm liking that I no longer have the weird sky against the building look by having the trees kind of wrap around there a little bit better. That really helps it feel more in depth. We got some trees back there too. We've got this whole little pond down there. Redrag says that those are impressively bad. Vinsho Ken says those cat ear headphones look fantastic for Joe-Wo. Stellar Spider says, because of Sammy and because I've been wanting to for a couple months, I also upped my Patreon tier tonight. Okay, send me, Stellar Spider, send me a Patreon message with what song that you'd like. Oh, wait, no, you updated to... Wait, hold on. That's something... Yeah. Send me a Patreon message with what song you like, and I'll add that to the list. We also got a tip from Shira for 10, so thank you very much, Shira, who says, thank you for always streaming and being so relaxing. I submitted my bar application today, and I'm relying heavily on escapism through media to stop thinking about it. Well, good luck to you with your application to the bar. For those of y'all who are not in America, that's what we call, like, the American Bar Association is, like, for barristers or lawyers. So it might be, if it's the Barrister Association, it might be the American Bear Association. Barrister, American Bear Association. So that might have been a bear application. I don't know. But either way, thank you so much, Shira, for that. Oh, wow. That's what the headphones look with the cat ears attached? That's actually worse than I expected, Vubaka. That's actually worse. Okay. So, Iron Waffle Leg says best camera size. Marizzle says, I just finished my taxes after weeks of prioritizing everything else and anything to avoid it. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to not do, so I actually got mine done. Shirak says, I wish it was a bear application. That probably would have been less expensive. And Kaname says, I think the Bear Association would be a very different kind of group. When did I start HermitCraft? 5 weeks into Season 1. I was the first person invited to join the server that was not a founding member, making me the original new guy. Alrighty, so from here we've got trees in the foreground, trees in the background. This is, I feel like this is coming together better. This little pond here is not something we need to keep. That was just more for, what do you call it? That was just so I could jump up onto the tree while I was working on it. Let's get some dirt and fill that in. Dirt. Are we out of dirt? No, come on. Please have at least some dirt. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. The original Luke guy has a ring to it. Thank you. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So, how is this? I feel like we need to put maybe 1 or 2 spider webs in the ones back there. The original Nuwu guy. Okay. Let's maybe put one right in here. And another kind of up and back one, maybe. Like here. I feel like that adds something from different angles. We just need to hint at spider webs. They don't need to be super blatant or overdone. Okay. Yeah, this is feeling like it's coming together here. Okay, so let's see how this looks from B-Dubs and Cleo's place. Because it's important to make sure that our builds look good from other people's bases. Because, like, if there's, like, if it's gonna look silly in the background of somebody else's video, then that's gonna undermine the quality I'm going for. Right? Okay. Oh, see, yeah, there's a nice little texture there. Oh, yeah, let me duck out of the way for you. Nice little texture there where the trees kind of come around and change colors. I know for a fact that if we jump straight up out of here, we can get on top of B-Dubs's. If I timed the trident right. I did not. Boo. Okay. Well, I tried. Dented. Yeah, so from, like, over here, from B-Dubs' little path where his horse is. So let's say he gets on his horse, and he looks down there. You can see... Yeah. That's cool. I'm making, kind of like, diseased trees around my haunted house. And I also added some spikes on the roof. Oh, you know, I didn't mean to have that last spike be lower, but it actually kind of works in an interesting way. That's interesting. I think I'm going to leave that. I am partaking of Secret Fools, but Secret Fools is not something I'm going to be streaming. Hey, it looks like we had a tip rolling in via PayPal. Let's see what's going on. Flannel Punk, thank you very much for the 5. Who says, money for the ugliest, most disgusting cat ear headphones I've ever seen. I always mean to donate to make the camera more annoying, but forget. And meanwhile, there's another 5 from Jill Jackson. Jill Jackson, this is your third. You've tipped $5 3 times, and every time you've managed to hit a tipping milestone. Green. I don't know how to sing that. Jill Jackson wrote, green screen face fills the screen. Large chroma face tonight. I was thinking that was supposed to be an afternoon delight. Green screen face fills the screen. Da 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 da. Wait. Green screen fills the screen. Large chroma face tonight. I don't know if that's... I lost it. Somewhere in there I lost it. But either way, that's going to lower our opacity now to 50%. Everyone's favorite Vin Show Ken joke, T. Joe Eckhilsberg, is on the screen now. As I said, the camera can't really cover more of the screen, but it can keep taking slightly lower opacity. So we're going to continue expanding as we go. Null Nullity says, not to be mean, but I don't like the lichen trees because it reminds me of a bad summer with tent caterpillars. Yeah, it's not supposed to remind you of comfortable things. It's supposed to feel a little bit like, gross. Trying to make me sing Greensleeves. Well, I don't want to be DW pointing at a sign that I can't read, but I can never remember which one Greensleeves is. Is Greensleeves the da 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 da? No, that's Good King Wenceslas. I can never remember the actual melody to Greensleeves. And I immediately realized that y'all try to be like, no, Joe, it's more like ba 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 boo ba 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 ba. That's not gonna work. Greensleeves abides with me, something. Okay. Hey, I'm Angel. Hey, did you hear when I sang Happy Birthday? It's okay if you didn't, but I did sing earlier, and then you didn't comment, and I was like, oh, I hope Ahime didn't step away for that. Oh. Have I thought about mycelium around the base of the tree? That's an interesting idea, but I don't... That's really far away. I'm Greensleeves the 8th, I am. Greensleeves the 8th, I am. I got married to the Greensleeves next door. She'd been married 7 times before, and everyone was a Greensleeves. Greensleeves. She wouldn't have a Henry or an 8th. No 8th. Okay, you were here. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you didn't miss that. But yeah, thank you again for the tip, Ahime. And happy birthday. But yeah. Greensleeves and Greensleeves and Greensleeves and Greensleeves and Greensleeves and Greensleeves and Greensleeves, Greensleeves. That's it, right? I nailed it. Hashtag win. Hashtag YOLO. Maybe message Doc and ask him to bring Greensleeves next time he goes out to the mushroom biome. Oh. I thought about having a small cemetery. Yeah, so in the game, there's actually a small mausoleum, but it would intersect with, like, roughly where this path is, and I didn't want to encroach on Doc's land by moving the path over. So I did consider it. I did consider having the mausoleum there. Somebody says you should actually get Greensleeves for Chroma King. Yeah, people get tired of seeing my arms all the time. They're like, what? No, I don't want to see that. You know, if anything, I am the anti-Greensleeves Jill Jackson. You should know that by now. I wear a green tank top to work every day. Why would you expect me to know anything about green sleeves? Green sleeves are made of these. Something. Sleeveless tees. Da, 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 da. Ba, da, ba, da, dun. I do like how the acacia one... I like having how there's like several... Like this used to be... Yeah. I feel like this is generally kind of working. Who are we to diss a sleeve? Somebody says, track every hermit death and build a grave. That could be a very fun project. If any, is there a thing where somebody on like the HermitCraft subreddit is already keeping track of the coordinates where each hermit died? Because there is something funny about, for like Halloween, I just do like a HermitCraft ghost tour and I mark like with historical markers and tombstones every single death location. Is there anybody doing that? Because I don't want to pay someone to do that research from scratch, and I don't want to do it myself. So, yeah. I feel like having just like subtle cobwebs in there kind of adds something. I could pull it from the server logs. I don't think it tells the coordinates where somebody dies. I think it just says who died. I don't... Like, the idea would be to put the graves actually in the locations that they died. I think that would be funnier. A lot of grave markers at the raid farms. One floating candle for each hermit death, color-coded by hermit. Oh, I don't know if there's 26 colors of candle. But, I mean, still. The idea of having, like, a little stack of stones with a candle for each death location would be really cool. Okay. I'm having such a good night, y'all. Thank you for hanging out tonight. This is so fun. Like I said, it's been a whole day. I have gotten so much work done, and I'm really happy about it, but it's nice to just chill and play some games now. Because, like, you know, I was telling Jevin earlier, it's like I had a whole bunch of freelance work to do, because when HermitCraft went on hiatus, some of my old clients at about the same time had been like, hey, do you have time to help us out with a few projects? And I was just, like, really worried about finances. Well, HermitCraft was going to be away for 4 weeks or 5 weeks. And then we ended up being away for, like, more than that. So I'm glad I said yes. But the thing is, because I didn't know exactly when HermitCraft was going to come back, I'm still finishing up some of those projects. I'm still on the hook for some of that stuff. So I spent a lot of the day just working on stuff like that. So, yeah, I am very relieved to be playing the game now. This is so nice. Hey, thank you, Jill Jackson, for another 5, who says, alas, Joe Hills, I must be gone to get my mom at the airport. Well, have a good airport trip, Jill. And then also we got another 10 rolling in from Ilya, who says, #research fund. Thank you, Ilya. That puts us 3 away from the next face camera expansion. Makai Sunshine says, are you real? Nope. Would a real person do this? Ah! I almost fell in. See, a real person wouldn't do that. They would have fallen in. No one has superhuman reflexes like that. Yeah, I already banned the bot. It'll go away in a minute. Sometimes it takes a second to propagate the ban. Well, I think we actually do need to bone meal the grass some here. And I'm going to pull down any double high grass for the most part. Or at least in the front lawn, I'm going to pull down the double high grass. Maybe having some double high grass back here isn't terrible. But I don't love it. I feel like it looks... But yeah, since I terraformed a lot of this, there's not too much grass in here. It feels a little bit light on stuff. So we'll get the double high grass. We'll pick up the flowers. Did I go to college? Yep. I have a bachelor's degree in history from Vanderbilt University. Conquer and prevail. Although the latest logo, man, the Vanderbilt logo redesign. I don't know if any of y'all follow graphic design news or Vanderbilt news, but yeah, cold. Yeah, it's like, wow, y'all. You spent 17 years putting the new visual identity on all the buildings, and then you came up with a new logo now. Enjoy that. Anyway, we just got 5 rolling in from Mr. Moon, who says, keep it up. Well, that's actually going to get us $2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Joe, do. Lowering the Joe pasty now to 42%. Okay. The camera gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone, and we are now 18 away. Somebody says, why is your face so close? Yeah, because viewers like you, actually. So, yeah, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. And YouTube Super Chat. Ruth Miller says, how does Top Chat work? Oh, I actually don't know. I meant to have live chat on. Hey, North Star Guitars is here. Hey, Nate. Glad you could catch another stream if you're still here. That was 2 minutes ago. But yeah, hey, how are you doing? Man, I love all your work. So that North Star Guitars guy, that's I've actually gotten to visit his wood shop back when he used to work out of Nashville. Now he's up in Washington. Fantastic bass and custom guitar maker. I think the word for that is luthier. And one of my friends, every chance he gets, here's the thing is, I always tell people you should support the arts. So one of my friends has a pretty good professional job. And so whenever he has to buy somebody like his dad, whenever he's got like a family thing coming up, like, oh, hey, it's my dad's something birthday or, 55th birthday or something. Oh, well, I'll commission him a custom guitar because he loves guitar playing, and I'll get Nate to make him one that looks like the logo from his alma mater or something. And yeah, it's always fantastic work. They always sound great. But yeah, I'm always telling people support the arts, even if it's not me. Find a way to help the people who are doing cool stuff in your community keep doing it, and especially when you're trying to plan gifts, like Christmas and stuff. Birthdays, big anniversaries. Like, think about that stuff in advance, and you can really make something. You can get something completely unique for somebody. So, yeah, I'm so glad you stopped by, Nate. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that 5-string bass you're working on for him right now. I heard that should be coming sometime soon. I'm not trying to put you on the spot because I don't actually know when it's going to be here. Nor am I trying to rush you. But yeah, Washington State is where he works out of these days. Sorry if that's too much information, but I'm assuming that since you are on YouTube making guitars and basses, that people know roughly where in the country they can, they would be ordering from. But yeah, Nate used to work out of Nashville. Very cool guy. So, yeah, I'm so. It's funny too because yeah, he had seen my YouTube stuff before we realized that he knew one of my best friends from high school, and it was just like, oh, that's cool. Kindle says, on my TV on YouTube, the video quality is amazing. Okay, yeah, so I'm glad that the new graphics card is paying off. Welcome, Sean Jeffrey. Glad you could join us. People are suggesting alternate words for luthier, like guitarer. That just sounds like you got lazy while trying to say guitar. You're just like, I'm tired. You're working on the LEDs now? Oh, I'm sure that's going to look great. Awesome. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nate. Let's see. Let me pull that up. I don't have like a bot that does shoutouts, but when I see something, North Star Guitars. Let me actually link your YouTube channel real quick. Yeah, so Nate does like build videos of all the custom guitars he does. Well, maybe not all of them, but he does a ton of custom guitars. Did he tell me about the Charizard build? No, I didn't know about that one. I like the but yeah, the mini ton one. I think that's the 5-string you're working on now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to messing with that. But yeah, I've had the opportunity to handle several of these instruments, and they are fantastic. Is the 5-string an upright bass or a bass guitar? It's like an electric bass. So traditional basses would be 4-string, but you can get a 5-string to go extra low. Okay. If he lived in a jungle, he'd be Guitarzan. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was going to say, I'm used to not posting links in the Discord chat, because usually for the Discord chat, I don't bother them with the PayPal links, because I'm like, they're already supporting me. But for the guitar link, I will post that so y'all can see it. I'm gonna maybe just get a little bit... We don't really have a lot of grass along here. This just kind of feels a little bit weird. Let's remove the flowers like we were the other places. Tabris Valentine on the YouTube or on the Twitch chat points out you can have as many strings as you like if it's custom, really. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's some, I forget which song it is. One of the songs that my friend wants to practice, you can only play it on a 5-string bass. You need the range for it. So, yeah. Was there HHH today? There was. We worked with Jevin on digging out a pit, and he let us keep any ores that we found. Ellis says, what's that thing covering the screen? Oh, like many streamers, I use a webcam. I've got a webcam overlay. I hope you like it. It has my face. You're seeing HermitCraft through my eyes. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I've got people are asking about what GPU I got. I'm not going to promote it by name, but I will show it in the thing here. They're not paying me for this. I spent a reasonable amount of money on that GPU, but because it was y'all's money and some of you might want to see it, I'll show it, but they're not paying me for this. This is not an ad stream. They didn't give it to me for free. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I made the good decision last time I was at the grocery store to buy the nice lemonade, and a little bit of Sundrop, so then I don't get too much carbonation and burp too much, because it's like I love Sundrop, but it's got a lot of carbonation in it, so you mix that with some good lemonade, and it's just like so nice. Okay. So yeah, with this additional grass here, the landscape feels a lot more natural. I want to kind of have a little bit of kind of stuff like this kind of scattered around as well, so it doesn't feel like it just starts at my property. It kind of transitions a little bit as we go. Okay. Let me make sure that I haven't missed any tips, because I have the guitar link up. Hey, welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't fully understand this note from Aaron, but it sounds like Aaron is dedicating this $10 tip to Winnie T. Ford. I don't exactly understand the dedication message, but thank you for your enthusiasm. Winnie T. Ford is a fantastic member of the community who is appreciated by myself, certainly, and apparently by Aaron as well. Either way, that is going to put us 8 away from the next face camera expansion milestone, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. The lichen, some of the lichens on basalt, some of it's on dead coral. I've kind of mixed it up. I've got some of them with, what do you call it? Dripstone. The dripstone ones are kind of mixed in, like down there and back here. Oh, Scar's here. Howdy, Scar. That is home keys, everyone. Home keys. Touch typing when you're not on the home keys is not a good way to do anything. The problem is the way the microphone stand is. I can't touch type because my instincts about, I can't type. The microphone stand is, over my hands, and it throws me off in this weird way. I just can't type well with the microphone stand there. It's just, it feels like I'm going to bump it even when I'm not. And it makes me nervous and I mess up. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We greeted Scar. We're not in trouble. Welcome, Wien Cool. Glad you could join us. Okay. So we'll mix this up a little bit here. Let's get some bone meal in here as well. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. A little bit down here. Okay. Ugh. Madeline says, I like your glasses. Thank you. Wean Cool says, you're the first hermit to reply to my chat. You know, you just got lucky, I guess, because I'm going to be honest, most of us are pretty responsive to chat stuff. But since I run 3 chats simultaneously, I have a Discord, a Twitch, and a YouTube chat, I can pay attention more easily to several people at once. Okay. Yeah, this is really feeling like it's coming together. I feel like the combination of the dead bushes, the white flowers, the red flowers, we've got the trees, we got... Wean Cool says, I saw in Corrales' he said your build is so awesome, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Corrales is so fantastically talented. Being able to do something that makes him go, oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Madeline says, I could never multitask like you. Well, the thing is, I was a historian by training at university, and then a developer and sysadministrator by profession, and both of those involve skimming large amounts of text. So it is me applying my professional skills. Yeah, this is my webcam. A lot of streamers have a webcam. Hi. Howdy, y'all. But yeah, Madeline, so it's just one of those things. It's a practiced skill. If you have a bunch of terminal windows open with logs scrolling past all the time with like what requests people are making to servers, yeah, you get good at like looking for keywords and figuring out what needs your attention and what doesn't. And you can kind of apply that skill to other things too. Yeah. Well, don't worry. If you want to make my face bigger, we are only $8 away from the next face camera expansion. And it looks like Stellar Spider just requested, ooh, cogs as... while we wait for this to go to sleep, I'm going to add Stellar Spider. Because I've got the spreadsheet open right now, Stellar Spider. The spreadsheet was already open. I just needed to add cogs. And, perfect. Is Scar online? He is. Scar online. We can go dive bomb him like Grian, except for the fact that we don't have rockets, so that'll go very poorly for me. But yeah, look at Corrales' build over here. He's got this crazy awesome log shop. With this, he's got these awesome tie downs. He's got the different logs on, the pricing, and the, like... He's got this cool, like, truck thing for moving the logs with, like, a claw. Or pulling out stumps or something. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, Corrales' house looks like a real house. I know, my house looks like a pinball machine house. These two things are not the same. So, but yeah, mine is based on the house from Elvira's House of Horrors pinball machine from Stern. The log claw truck. But yeah, I'm really happy with how those peaks look when you're coming across the water here. Because when you're above them, they don't show up great. But like, this was B-Dubs' suggestion. He's like, you can mix dark oak in, and it'll be slightly narrower than the fences, and it gives it a nice little ridge. Ahime Angel says, are you going to build the statues by the front steps that were in the original design? You know, that's actually a good point, Ahime. Maybe we should do that tonight. Because now that we've got because, like, I hadn't really gotten into armor stands, but I think we have paper, and we have... I haven't done any armor stands yet this season. We need to go make a book. Who's online on the server? Just me and Scar right now. It's really late for England. It's, 4 a.m. there or something. Cheetos Warrior says, I'm loving the custom trees. Thank you. I'm glad. Let's just harvest some of our sugarcane farm here. Yeah, Mumbo's taking some time off. It's stressful doing what we do. And he is been working for many years to establish himself to be able to take a sabbatical when he needs it. And I am very happy for him. Like, I'm serious, when this season started, like I spent 3 months going, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait till the season starts. When's the season going to start? Oh my gosh, I want the season to start. When's the season going to start?" And then about 3 days into the season starting, while I'm trying to edit my first video, and I'm under just this insane amount of pressure to not screw up the first video of the season, I was just like, I need a sabbatical. I see now why so many of the other people were like, let's just take some more time off. I didn't really take that time off. I did a bunch of freelance work and did a bunch of streams. I basically actually worked more during the break, just not on HermitCraft, because I needed to make ends meet. But, like, yeah, I was just like, wow. I completely see why people needed time off, because this is a lot. So, yeah. Matthew Lavis, thank you very much for 5, who says, how about adding a broken tire swing? I don't know that there's one in the original design, and I'm also wary of making it accidentally look like a noose, but that's an interesting idea. But I'm worried about it reading poorly. Natalie tips 8. That's going to put us $5 past our next face camera expansion milestone. Thank you, Natalie. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. Gonna lower that Joe Pasty now. Brr, to a frigid 32% Fahrenheit. You know, I guess I can probably take off this wig at this point, because you're not gonna see my hair. Stop me from overheating. Okay. Centauratron says, I love the Pokemon streams between seasons. Thank you. I'm glad. But yeah, it definitely was difficult not having HermitCraft at the end of the day to look forward to. Because for the last 10 years, no matter how hard work was or how bad something was here or there in my life, I could always look forward to streaming HermitCraft or playing HermitCraft at the end of the day. And so going 3 months without HermitCraft was just, like, really hard for me. Because it's like, this is where I get to chill and be artistic and creative, no matter what else went sideways that day. And yeah, I don't know. Darth Worthington, you're going to PlayOnCon? Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I'm going to PlayOnCon this year. I'm going to be running the table flipping contest. You're in the Discord, right? You know, there's a organization under the travel section at the bottom of the Discord. There's a whole category for PlayOnCon. So far, it's myself and Badger and Yurgi that are definitely confirmed. NJ is a very strong maybe, as far as I know. I don't know if NJ is actually confirmed, but yeah. And there's a ton of cool people at PlayOnCon every year. You're gonna have a great time. Yeah, Yurgi's been coming for years. It's a fantastic community of really fun people who love playing games. Okay. So, did I see the copper box in Mumbo's base? Yeah, maybe, but I don't need to go over there now. And don't repeat the same question. It's gonna get you timed out if you're repeating the same question. Makes the chat harder to read. Okay. Whew. NJ still has to confirm the time off at work, but yeah, looking positive. Okay, cool. Why don't I go ahead and prank Scar? Because you do pranks when you're not streaming. I do pranks like during off-camera stuff. I feel like we had something we were just talking about. Oh, yeah. I was getting the paper to make the books. Getting the paper to make the books for the statues book. And that's what we were just doing. Paper. book. Come over here. What? How do you do you need do I need ink for this? Does it have to be a written book with like a feather? Or do I have to name it statues in the title? I don't know if I have any feathers or ink. Writable book, write the name as statues. Well, we can go see about killing some squid in the river, but that doesn't solve our chicken problem. Hey, somebody's establishing a coral reef down here. See, there's a zombie. See, there any squid over here? Maybe there's some at the HHH area. I had ink in the first chest. Did I? Squid head. No feathers though. Cleo's gubbins. Coral Reef is part of Jevon's Balloon Shop. Oh, okay. No, that's just my webcam. Lots of streamers have a webcam. It's like all the rage. Despite all the rage, I am still just a streamer, they say. Okay. Trying to be very careful not to accidentally mouse over anything that might be incriminating here. Okay, so we definitely had ink. The feathers might be the remaining thing. What's my favorite mod of all time? Probably Team Fortress. It was a Quake mod, and it spun off into its own game, and it's really cool. If I get a bunch of seeds, you could try to speed grow a baby chicken from an egg. Yeah, I don't think I even have any eggs. Yeah, I need to not accidentally reveal my secret fool, because I have a piece of paper with that written on it somewhere in my base. Or my starter house or whatever here. Wait, maybe upstairs I might have a single feather? Well, he says I did have some eggs over the furnace. Okay. Yeah, no feathers in here. That's not a statues book, is it? No. So let's look for the eggs on over the furnace then. Oh, 5 eggs and some seeds. Okay. No dice. Which isn't just what we say to Eurydice. 2 more eggs here. Yep, Team Fortress Classic is a Half-Life mod based on a Quake mod. There's 2 chickens in Impulse's house. Yeah, but are they like... Scar, do you need anything? I'm short 1 feather for a statues book and can trade you if you have one. It's okay, Ahime. It's actually... No, I mean, it's a good point. We should get that in as part of this broader landscaping. Like, that's like the cherry on top for this. Especially because we don't have the tree. Like, that's the thing, is like trying to figure out how to finish this episode without the tree has been kind of, yeah. But, like, I've also had a million other distractions with family stuff, so I'm, like, mostly good family stuff. Like I said, Sean has moved back to Nashville, so that's very exciting, but, like, big shakeup. Very exciting. Yeah. Non-trivial. I could enchant the egg with fortune. I don't think that works, Nate. The Joe Pasty is at 32%. Thank you for asking. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think anybody's selling feathers right now. Oh boy, I'm starting to fade. And I'm gonna be recording. I've got a collab scheduled pretty early tomorrow. So I can't stay up too late. I am really looking forward to that. Even though Tuesday is my day off my nighttime stream. Thanks anyway. Okay, so what if we go breed the chickens in Impulse's house? Right? What if we go breed the... Because I don't want to kill... NJ says, I just died after... 90... Oh, wait. Okay. So we got 2 more eggs. And we got this baby chicken. Okay. So we've got 3 chickens here. Okay, so if I come this way... Oh, dang it. Only the baby followed. Wait. Can we get the baby out the window? this stupid trapdoors. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're going to try. We're going to try going up to the window here. Oops, that would have been... Make sure you visit the Emerald Path. Will do. Okay, so let's try throwing this extra egg. Can't I lead one? I don't have any leads. Hey, good job, Jazzy Wolf. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's go give the baby chicken a bunch of seeds so it levels up quicker, or like it should decrease it. I'm not going to kill one of the big chickens, because if Impulse logs in, he'll notice it. He could log in before the baby grows up. Okay, so we'll let this chicken grow. It should grow up very quickly now that we fed it all those seeds. So, in the meantime, we still need to make the armor stand book. And in order to do that, we need to make some twice-baked stone. So let's make some twice-baked stone real quick. Lieutenant Astros 18 says, "Why is your face camera over the gameplay?" A lot of streamers put their face camera over the gameplay as kind of I don't know. It's just kind of a tradition at this point. I didn't have a face camera for a long time, and people kept telling me nobody was ever going to take me seriously as a streamer until I got one. So here we are. Okay, that is I feel like we're getting a lot of copper, though. So that worked out well. Okay. So we can get some smooth slabs. We need to get some sticks as well. Here. Oh no, that wasn't enough sticks. Take it. More sticks, please. Hey, welcome, Handsome's Car. Glad you could join us. Fish Phlegm says, "Certainly the most dynamic overlay I've seen." Thank you. I probably should put iron armor on those. But maybe like some sort of yellowish leather armor would be a good fit too. I should go get leather armor from the skeleton spawner. Let's free up some inventory space. Yeah, if you put the camera behind the gameplay, it's really hard to see. That's a good point. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, they don't have arms by default. We gotta add those with the book once we get it. Oh, look, the chicken's alive. Okay, sheep. Sheep, you're going to want to step away from the chicken. There we go. So now we can combine the book, the ink, and the feather to make a book and quill. We're going to name it Statues. Hey, there we go. What a life that chicken had, I know, right? What we didn't do is we didn't free up a bunch of our inventory like I talked about. So let's regret that for a while. Let's go upstairs. I have places I can put things upstairs. I'm not really being particular about where I'm putting things at this point. I just want to get this episode done. Okay. It was a short life, but filled with purpose? That's even more depressing. Uh-oh, sun's about to set. Dang it, we just left. Gray with a yellow tint would be possible with the dye. Yeah, we have yellow, and we have stuff to make gray. Jared, I'm probably not going to do that. Here's the thing is I actually, like, know some of the people that work at Mojang, and, like, me being a jerk in a video is not going to make Minecraft better. It'll make, like, other people's lives worse. So I'm just not gonna do that. I kind of see. I feel like Impulse really kind of like didn't. He flattened this out and then he just kind of walked away, right? So I'm just gonna kind of just give it a little bit more pop, you know? a respectful amount of zazz, if you will. Like, who sees the back of this build? I do every time I leave that portal and fly over to my place. So, yeah, this area needs a little bit more. It's the opposite of a mowing service. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Unmow that lawn right now, young man. Okay. And let's ban that. Okay. And we're going to report that bot as well. Okay. Guerrilla gardening, exactly. You know, I'm not going to mess with the front of this build, because he obviously put some thought into that. But I feel like some of this is just like... But this is too... This part I don't care about as much, because I don't come past here too often. But yeah, this just looks a little bit better with a little bit of extra grass there. Yeah. So, I'm the one that can ban the bot, but if y'all report it, the more people that report that sort of thing, the automated YouTube systems train off that information, and it does help. It won't help immediately, but it'll help later over time. So, feel free to actually click report on those. That's not your job. If you're busy sewing or something and you don't have the ability to easily click on that, don't stress about it. But if you're just like, sometimes people are like, oh man, I hate these bots, I wish there was something I can do. One small thing you can do is report them, because yeah, me banning them and a bunch of people reporting them sends a stronger message to the YouTube algorithm. It's like, well, the streamer, because the thing is, streamers ban people all the time for stuff, but if I ban somebody and then like a half dozen people report it for being inappropriate, right? That's it helps the algorithm. Landscaping vigilante, vigilantscaper, Darth Castle, vigilantscaper. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is the fun thing about the chat, is it's not just about what you say, and it's not just about what I say, it's about what we say. Like, next problem, we have consolidated that idea into a perfect word, vigilantscaping. It's brilliant, and I love it. I wasn't in the Mycelium War. I think I was really busy with... I feel like that might have been at a point in the divorce process or custody battle process where I was just too stressed out to really put my energy into a storyline. So yeah, there are certain gaps in like my participation on the server because of stuff like that. So yeah, it's like 90% of the time it's like, why didn't you get involved with this when this was happening? That seemed like it was fun. It's like I just couldn't deal with one more thing. You know? And the bot is back. Hide user on this channel. Report. Okay. Nine seasons total vigilantscaping. Yeah, I was just fixing some landscaping issues, kind of. There were some places where we needed a little bit more, just a little bit more grass. But yeah, this is feeling a lot better in my opinion. I kind of want to have, I don't know, I feel like that might have been at a point in the divorce process where I was just too stressed out to really put my energy into a storyline. You know? So yeah, it's like 90% of the time it's like, why didn't you get involved with this when this was happening? That seemed like it was fun. It's like I just couldn't deal with one more thing. You know? want to have something else kind of intersecting that, maybe. I'm getting really, like, I haven't, this is not a skill I've practiced, and so now that I'm doing it, I'm, like, really getting into it. But, like, the problem with really getting into something is it's, like, how much is too much? Like, when is it done? Because it's never going to be perfect, you know? But I'm really having a lot of fun with this. So thank you all for indulging me. So yeah, we're going to get some gray dye, and we're going to add a yellow tint to it for the, when we dye the stuff. For the gargoyles. Okay. Yeah, that's only going to get me one gargoyle worth of stuff. Whoops, that's not going to work at all. What if I add another yellow now? Ooh. Yeah, 2 yellow, 3 gray, 2 white. That feels about correct. So, unfortunately, we are out of white dye now, though. So I gotta make a bunch more of that. 3 gray, 2 yellow, 2 white, and then whatever we're gonna make. Yeah. That feels sickly in a way that matches the, it goes with, it unites with the end stone, having a little bit of yellow in it, right? And maybe I should just make this iron eventually, but let's... I think that's interesting. Ooh, if I was planting edible gardens, I'd be a vigilante. Thank you, Wittershins, for that. Yeah, it's not perfect, and we could use the statues book to make it look better. Let's see. Show base plate, no. Okay, I feel like I'm showing the base plate anyway, though. Stand visible, no. Okay. Apply gravity, no. Show arms, no. Okay. I don't think the gargoyles on the original game had a weapon in their hands. Park and Frog, I want you to have the experience of seeing HermitCraft through my eyes here on the stream. That's an important goal for me. You know, I don't want to just have a dynamic overlay. I want to have a dynamic overlay that really creates an experience. Okay, so there's some more black ink. There's some light gray dye. I'm wondering if the light gray dye would count. Well, earlier when we were in T. Joe Eckelsberg mode, it was eyes, but now we're in just... Basically, the camera gets bigger and slightly more transparent every time we hit a tipping milestone. We are currently $15 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. We are 32% Joe Pasty at the moment. Okay. So we need more black dye before we can actually pull this off. Oh, good. There was some more ink sacks up there. I had way more of that than I realized. Oh, more there. I am working on gargoyles from outside. Incredible Mike says, if that makes perfect sense to you, you are in good company. Yeah, you'll do well here. It's about this weird every night. I mean, actually, this is not that weird a stream. Like, you know, like sometimes people raid and I'm like, I'm gonna warn you, this is a weird one. But this doesn't feel like too much of a weird one. It's a pretty straightforward landscaping stream. Yeah, we're working on making my model of Elvira's House of Horrors based on the Stern pinball machine of the same name. Mahi Zero says, oh no, I gotta go clean the kitchen before I go to bed. That's the last thing I do every night too. You have my empathy there. Have a good one, Mahis. Yeah, when you guys see me hanging out in the raids or whatever, I'm like usually switching to my phone in the other room, kitchening it up. Hashtag single parent life. You know, it's like if I don't do it, it doesn't get done. You know, so. Okay, so we're gonna put this on that. Ahime Angel says that's what I'm doing right now. Yep. Gotta clean the kitchen. Like, some people will clean the kitchen, like, immediately after dinner. But because of my digestive issues, I'm just always too tired to do that right then. So, apply gravity, no. Wait, hold on. I think I might want small stand. Ooh. I want that on both of them. Why is a leaf block half of your front door? My original plan was just to have the front door be like one door that's open and then a gap here, but then mobs kept wandering in. So I put some bushes here, and then I close it. It's supposed to be like an abandoned haunted house type thing. And like the window above the front door is broken out and that sort of thing. Strategic bush. Yeah, that's a defensive bush. Welcome ashore, the Hedgehog Pro Gamer. Yep, Joe Pasty is at 32%. And hey, a tip just rolled in as well. Let's see who that's from. From Gritmonger for 20. Thank you very much, Gritmonger. That is going to put us 5 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Whoops, that's not how we click on that. Expand Joe. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 24%. Looks like a second tip just rolled in as well. Let's see who that's from. Xantelius tips 80, saying, I see what you did there, but let's change it up a bit. Well, let's see, 80, that's going to be 4 face camera expansions. So we'll get this, let's see, 15, 35, 55, 75, and then boom, that puts us 15 away from the one after that. So we're going to do all 4 of those in rapid succession. Expand. Joes. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 20%. Numero dos. Even bigger Joes. Porque no. Oh, I can't remember the word for bigger. Joe in Spanish. Either way, 16% now. Numero tres. Let's see a bigger ghostly face. I know pequeño is small. It's bad when you can't remember. Like, I'm tired. It's been a long day. I'm having fun, though. I'm having fun hanging out. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 12%. Moss Joe. Grande Joe. Joe Moss Grande. Thank you. Porque no. Mucho Grande Joe. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we got one more face gamer expansion. Ich, ni, san, shi. Who do we not want to see? Jost. Jost. Let's conceal that Jost. Do. Okay, once I find my eye, it should be somewhere over here. Yep, we're going to lower the opacity now to 9%. And there we go. Ensalada is also big. Yeah. Okay, I'm having fun. Gracewinder says, Wizard of Doc says, I've never been more aware of Joe's right eye than I am tonight. Maybe it's because I'm watching on my laptop instead of the tablet. Oh, sorry for bumping the microphone stand. Gracewinder says, I think it's the new graphics card. You can actually see it now. Yeah, the new graphics card might have better encoding. Well, it does. It definitely has better encoding. But that might be affecting that. Yeah, we need to change. We need to remove this. Check target. Okay. Styles, we're going to say show stand. Nope. Whoops. Styles, small stand, yes. Styles, show stand. Where's stand visible? No. Okay. And I think we need to hit lock on each of these. What would that be under? Utilities? Lock. Oh, there's a copy and paste utility? Okay, that would have been good to know. Mas transparente. Yeah, when I was in high school, I used to have a lot of fun with the Spanish dialogues. We would have to do graded dialogues with partners in Spanish class in high school. And the dialogues would be, you'd have to say something like, what do you like to do in the city? And the other person would have to respond with what they like to do in the city. And so, you know, I would say to my friend, ¿Qué te gusta hacer en la ciudad? And my friend would say something like, Me gusta bailar en el parque. And then would ask me, Jose, ¿qué te gusta hacer en la ciudad? And I would say, Me gusta jugar al frisbee en el cine. And then the teacher would say something like, Te gusta jugar al frisbee en el cine. And then we would both kind of shrug and go, Es un frisbee resplandesco. Which is, yeah, so basically, I like to play Frisbee in the movie theater. And then when the teacher calls us out on it, I would say, it's a glow-in-the-dark Frisbee. Resplandesco was not one of the Spanish vocabulary words we were supposed to learn. So we would mix in extra words to do that. NJ says, I understood all of that. Yeah. Okay. DD Jr. likes hugs, says, the stream is so chaotic, it's speaking to my soul. I feel so welcome. I'm glad. Hakoda Sosundri says, the American accent is strong with the Spanish. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, the weird thing is, so it's weird because my actual teacher kind of taught us, like, the Spain Spanish, like with a little bit of the theta, the lisp. So it would be more like gracias, because they don't do the sibilant s. And so like if I'm not careful, I'll end up speaking. NJ says that's the Castilian accent. So in order for me to not look like a pretentious jerk when speaking to actual Spanish speakers here in America, it's easier for me to just kind of use... given the choice between mixing Spanish with this accent or sounding like I'm trained to speak European Spanish, like, it seems less pretentious to talk like this. But Ahime Angel says, my first language is Spanish and I approve. Marcel Lamb says, same lol. Yeah, okay. Let's see, we got another tip rolling in. Let's see who it's from. Ashley Tips 20 who says, come on, Beetlejuice. That is going to get you one more face camera expansion. Here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. OBS gets really slow at this point. Hold on. It takes a minute. I got to find where my eye is again. Where's my eye? We're going to turn the Joe opacity up temporarily so I can find my eye. There it is. Lowering the Joe opacity back down to where it belongs at 6% now. So thank you very much, Ashley. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. We are 2 face camera expansions away from the Beetlejuice. So, yeah, I think those gargoyles turned out well because they look kind of grayish, but they go well enough with the end stone. Womp, womp, womp. Howdy to Fort Campbell, Philip Abdullahi. Glad you could join us tonight. Hola! Para la amor de Newt. Okay. Like, we got the trees in, we got the gargoyles in, we got the sheep jumping on stuff in the background there, giving the thing a little bit of life. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. At Joe Hill's starter house, based loosely on Elvira's House of Horrors. Can I put observers on their heads instead of caps? Might look a little bit more gargoyle-y. We don't have the mini blocks for observer heads, I don't think. Mini blocks is actually something that we need to do. Elder Guardian heads would look great on that palette. Okay, where's our paper? I'm gonna get 2 paper. I'm gonna come in here. Dang it, why is it not working? Oh, because you can't type it. I owe you 1 Elder Guardian head. GBH. Okay. Jared Hofstra tips 15 and says, Mossy Deep Slate. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. OBS does not like it when the camera gets this big, y'all. It really starts breaking things. Just do. Okay, wait. There's the lower end of the glasses. So let's turn up the Joe opacity just real quick. Nope, that was the top. Where is it? Where's my eye? Lowering the Joe opacity now to 3% where it belongs. That puts us 20 away from the next face camera expansion and the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so let's go. Cleo took a bunch of the Elder Guardian heads from... Jem said that we could take them. But Cleo's the one that actually did take them. So we're going to go over here to Cleo's chest monster. We're going to look for those. She might have put them in the ender chest. No, doesn't look like it. If she's got shulker boxes, her putting her head collection in the shulker boxes would be the sort of thing she would do. There's the silverfish head. There's the Cleo head. We do have a lot of cave spider heads, but yeah, the Elder Guardian heads, maybe she never took them from Jem. Maybe Jem just left them there. Oh, there's a Scar head. Killed by Mumbo Jumbo. Well, maybe she's just not organized. I don't want to use the poison spider heads for this. Is there maybe other chests up here somewhere? No. Okay, let's look around for any other chests. XP has 3 in his base. Joe could get that and make a gargoyle. A gargoyle? Oh my gosh. No, the secret fool's paper wasn't in there. Gargoyle is the best pun. Hey, 5 just came in from Leo B, who says, if I recall correctly, anything in an armor stand's hand can be placed on the head via the special book swap hand and head option. Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, we just got 2 more tips rolling in as well. We got another 20 coming in from Ashley. That's going to put us 5 past our next face camera expansion milestone. Well, what does that mean? I think that we'll have to find out. Luckily, I've got a song prepared for just such an occasion.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off-color optics from a broken cam, and some other child just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Webcam expander. So, thank you very much to Ashley for putting us over the top for that amazing Beetlejoust action. Anyway, so let's see, the Beetlejoust, you know, we're on $50 milestones at this point. I see we got another tip rolling in for 20 from our friend Xantelius. Thank you, Xantelius, for supporting the arts and my show in particular, who says mercy for OBS. Mercy for all of us. It's showtime. It's Joe time. It's me, the Beetlejoust with the Beetlemost. So, yeah, there we are. We are ready to wreak havoc and let slip the dogs of Minecraft. Yeah, I don't think I should just take the Scar head. Because the IOU... Wait. Hold on. These are the 2 Elder Guardian heads. I was going to say, because the note says IOU... Yeah, there we go. 1 Elder Guardian head. There we go. Perfect. It's Joe time. It would be wrong to take Scar's head, because the note says something else. The first Beetlejuice with the new graphics card. We need to compare. Yeah, the compositor should technically be better, although I'm honestly not sure that it's going to do too much of a treat there. Let's see how that goes. How it shows. Let it Joe, let it Joe. Can't hold me back anymore. Okay, so here we go. Have you ever gone beyond Beetlejuice? Very rarely. That is a super uncommon thing. Okay, so we need to unlock the armor stand, I think. Check target. And then we need to... Utilities. Unlock. Okay. Check target. I don't think it worked. Check target. Utilities. Unlock. Okay. Take the head off it. Or the tunic or whatever. Okay, there's the cap. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Utilities lock again. Okay, so check target. Now we're gonna utilities unlock. Okay, so now we can do that. So now we're going to we gotta remove the head. To sever the brainstem. There we go. Oh, those gargoyles are perfect. Those gargoyles are so perfect. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna utilities. We're gonna lock that. Oh, boy. I'm gonna actually send Cleo a note. I borrowed 2 Elder Guardian heads and left IOUs in your chest. If you need them urgently, they are on armor stands as gargoyles. Yeah, gargoyles. Look at this, gargoyles. Right? They're on armor stands as gargoyles in front of my house, and you can grab them at your convenience. Thanks and sorry? Okay. It's only a gargoyle if it has water coming out of its mouth. Otherwise, it's a grotesque be crafted. Grotesque be crafted? Oh boy. Oh boy. We can go get some XP crafted heads. Oh boy. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. Daniel says, I don't think she can unlock your locked statue. Well, Daniel, that's a problem for her to... That's an amusing thing for her to get mad at me for later. But yeah, maybe I should leave these unlocked overnight, just in case, actually. Because if she absolutely planned on using those for something tomorrow morning, she can get a funny segment of her stealing them back. And they won't cause too much server lag if I just relock them when I hear from her. But, you know, I do think that actually does add a lot, having those there. This is really feeling like it's coming together. I was kind of dubious about this. Like, I kept feeling like, it's not quite there, it's not quite there. But I feel like it's almost there. Which I know almost there and not quite there sound a lot alike, but there's a perspective difference that's important, I think. Does that make sense? Oh, nope, no escaping sheep. Now that they're unlocked, a skelly is going to shoot them. Wait, what happens if a skelly shoots them? Savannah, I'm glad you're enjoying the build. Lily says, I think you need candles. Yeah, that's just one of those things I'm going to do for the interior. I think candles would look really good, but I'm saving candles for when I do the interior pass. My goal is to kind of revisit the house every other episode or every third episode or so. So like 2 episodes ago, we built the house. In episode 2, we built the house. In episode 3, we did HHH. Episode 4, we landscaped the house. Episode 5, we do the Secret Fools, April Fool's joke thing. Episode 6, maybe we come back and we do the house. So we're trying to find a good way to do it. Armor stands break if they're hit by arrows. Well, you know what? I mean, I'll be awake pretty early tomorrow because I've got a collab I'm recording anyway. Let's just relock them then and not risk... Because I don't want to lose her stuff, right? It's worse if I lose it than if she temporarily can't get it. Especially because then she can be like, Joe, I'll take your head for this. You know? Okay. Utilities, lock. Scully shouldn't target them, but in theory, they could do it. Howdy, Tiasa. Glad you could join us. Oh, yeah, Savannah, it says your name. I wasn't trying to surprise you, or I wasn't trying to be rude or startle you. So, sorry about that. But yeah, I actually do read the comments. Lily says that sounds like a good rhythm for the episodes. Yeah, thank you. Tango's accidental mob switch will save them. Did he accidentally build a mob switch? Okay. Yeah, she's... Okay. But yeah, See, I think also people will want to come up and examine them. Like, they'll want to come look at this at that point. Like, it actually makes the build more inviting and encourages people to walk down the pathway here. Yeah. I love the parallax effect it gives there. The stairs with it work well. Welcome, Obsidian Angel. Thank you. Yeah, I've been working on this for a little while now, and I'm really happy. Can't be all house all the time. Balance is required. That's right, Homezone. You get it. Okay. People are saying, if Tango's AFK at his copper farm, mobs won't spawn in the overworld? Because Tango spawns so many hostile mobs it overwhelms the mob cap? What? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know. Welcome, 20 High Donuts. Glad you could join us. Okay. Well, let's see. We did like 2 or 3 hours of playing this afternoon. We just logged another 2 hours and 45 minutes now. And I feel like I'm at a good stopping point. I want to get to bed early enough that I can have a lot of energy for the recording I need to do tomorrow morning, because I got a collab planned early. So in the interest of making sure that we got something fun for you for that next, well, this might end up in episode 5, but in order to get that collab out the door and feeling energetic, I think I need to make the professional decision to call it a night. Thank you all so much for your support this evening. Thank you all for hanging out. It was fantastic. Just sitting around and playing for a little bit. Let's see what is going on out there in the broader world. Let's see. Who haven't we raided in a while? It looks like Pez Johnson is doing his EM Monday. I normally don't raid him on Monday because I normally raid Don't Panic Flip, who is traveling back from the Texas Pinball Festival tonight. So there's no Don't Panic Flip show tonight. Normally Monday night I pop on there and we hang out and chat. Ahime says, best birthday evening. Thanks, Joe and chat. It was really fun. Well, once again, happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. It was fantastic having y'all here tonight, too. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid Pez Johnson. He is playing Central Park, which is an old electromechanical pinball machine. He's got a really cool collection. He's one of the first pinball streamers I stumbled onto. And, you know, always has a place in my heart. So anyway, when you get over there, say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills raid here. That's our raid message. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills in Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.